everyone, it's Rhonda here from Nelson Soapery. Welcome to my little baby channel. So what I thought I'd do today, because lots of people are asking me, how exactly does my week go and what do I do? As you can tell, I'm sitting in my car at the moment, or in my van, and what I'm actually doing is taking my dad to hospital today. So that's the start of my Monday. My dad has cancer, so he is going in for his cancer treatment today. So I'm just waiting in the car. I have to sit in here for about 4.5 hours to wait. So what I'm doing here is I've just got my laptop all ready, and I'm just going to implement all of my tax papers into my Excel sheet. So that's my thing for today, why I'm just sitting around waiting for Dad. And then after this, we'll go home and I will undo some soap, and I'll take you through exactly what I'm going to do. So hopefully you're going to like this video. I'll take you through with me the whole week, and that way you can see exactly what I do and all the processes of doing all of this. So stay tuned, and as I said, it is early Monday morning, so I'll see you back in this video in a couple hours time when I get back to the studio. So it is Monday afternoon, or should I say more evening. We didn't get home from the hospital until after 7, but my job never finishes, and I do love my job, so I don't really look at it as work. It's more fun for me. So now what I've got to do is cut this next soap. I've made lots and lots of soaps, which are on my website in the wholesale section in particular, and I'm just selling out of so much really fast. So I thought, you know, I just need to keep making batches. Every single day I make at least 50 plus soaps so that they're on the rack, and then when people buy wholesale, they are totally ready and ready for you guys to just ship them out straight away to you, and then you get to have the soap and you can sell it for Christmas in particular. I know everybody is probably waiting on stock, so don't worry, just pop onto the website and I'll do my best to grab it and get it out to you. But this one is gorgeous. This is Tropical Temptation, so it's a bit lighter than my last one, but still absolutely gorgeous, and still the same colors, just slightly lighter. Hello everyone. So it is Tuesday today. So Tuesday morning, I'm back at the hospital with my dad as he has a bone marrow today. So all I'm doing is loading in all of my details into my Excel sheet and just making sure that my tax is perfect, ready for my accountant. I do it quarterly, but this one I just had to re-go over a few things because I had bought so much products in the past. So anyway, all done. Hey everyone, I am back again. So we are home from the hospital again. So it is Tuesday evening. So let's go and cut some more Blooming Rose soap. And the one thing that I do need to tell everyone, and I do try and make sure that I'm clear on this, that every single soap is different. Even though my Blooming Rose is exactly the same colors I'm using, it will be the same fragrances. Sometimes the drop or the swirl that we're doing may just differ a little bit. This one does have a thicker swirl of color, but still absolutely gorgeous. So I'm sure nobody is going to mind at all. And really what the thing that most people love about this that I'm finding is people are really liking the shape of the soap, and they are also loving that it's just a little bit higher and a little bit thinner. So because that way you can hold this one easily in your hand. But as I said, at the moment we're just doing the Blooming Rose. Today has been busy. I think I've driven about 350 Ks today, but I don't mind. I love my dad and I love my job, so aren't I very, very lucky? So I'll sign off now on Tuesday evening. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So I am back on Wednesday, of course, and how exciting is this? My no-issue tissue paper actually arrived, so I'm really, really excited for this. It took a little while for me to be able to afford this and buy it, so I am doing a video on this one though, but I just thought I'd put this snippet in as this was obviously a part of my Wednesday. Also, what I had to do is package all of this up. So I organized all of this and packaged it up before I went out and did my run of collecting some deliveries. So here I am just putting an order in, or, you know, just wrapping an order for a customer. This particular customer has ordered all body butters, and it was my first customer that was lucky enough that I did have my tissue paper just in time for her. So that way I've used this gorgeous tissue paper, and I really hope she loves it and sees how beautiful it is. So she's ordered some bubble gum body butter, which is my most probably biggest seller that I sell in the body butters. I also sell a few, you know, some blueberry high that is really popular as well, and of course watermelon. We all know how popular watermelon is because it smells sweet, juicy, fun, and very, very summery. And of course in Australia we are in the middle, or just getting in, I should say, not in the middle, but we're just getting into our summer, which is coming along, and slowly in Melbourne we are starting to get this absolutely gorgeous weather. So I did actually sell out of watermelon, so I've made a special one for this customer, and of course I popped the label on, which in this video I hadn't done that, so I needed to rebrand my labels because I do have, you know, a particular font that I like using for my labels. And that's the thing, we're always learning, aren't we? And we're always updating everything. So that's the thing that I always say, you know, learn from things. If something doesn't look right, if you're not 100% happy, when you get to the stage that you have more money and you can afford to fix everything up and make some new things, then of course that's what we're going to do, isn't it? So anyway, this package is absolutely beautiful, and this will go out to my customer. And as I said, also on this particular day, which you'll see a snip in a bit of a minute, what I actually also had on this particular day is I had to go out and pick up some deliveries. So I've driven all over town, hours and hours, so I had to get some supplies from N Essentials. I also had to go and get some supplies also from Robin's Soapery, so I collected some coconut oil and so on. And then I headed over to Pure Candle Supplies to get some more lemongrass, as I've sold out of all the soaps and I needed to get going with some more. When I say sell out, I think I have 6 left on the rack, but that's obviously not enough to fulfill a new wholesale order. But as I said, I'm just at the moment, and I'm really grateful for this, but I am selling out of hundreds and hundreds of soaps and bath bombs. I think I've sold over 1,000 bath bombs in the last 2 weeks, so it's crazy. But most of that is wholesale, of course. And I really, a big thank you to anybody on here that sees me on here that is buying from me wholesale, because honestly, I am super duper grateful, because everyone knows it takes a long time and it's a really hard slog to get to this of actually being able to sell your products and be successful. So this hasn't happened overnight for anyone that's wondering, but thank you everyone. So let's get going. And now, of course, we are up to Thursday. So Thursday, I needed to organize some orders, get them out. This is another huge order for my wholesale. So all the soap is sitting here ready for me to pack. So now what I'm going to do is organize this particular order that I have, and in that usually people buy my soap in things of 14 bars. That's the most common and most popular one that they want. So they've ordered 14 bars of soap in each particular you know, thing that they've ordered, and now I've got to just pack it all up and get the box ready. So let's go and organize this order just now. So this person has ordered some beautiful lemongrass patchouli, which is a really nice smell, and it's a gorgeous soap because it's quite strong, which lots of people want that when they're doing orders. They have also ordered some of my coffee tobacco one as well. Some more blooming rose is going out the door, and also some bergamot mint. So that one is, bergamot mint's like a spa type, so it's really popular. So what I've decided to do, because you know, you kind of got to get a bit of a rhythm on how you're going to pack, so you want to sort of have stations all organized. So what I've done is got a tray just in front of me. I'm popping the full order onto the tray, which I'll show you in a minute, and then I'm going to box it up. And also I will be using my branded tissue paper also on the wholesale order. Obviously, when you have a wholesale order, you don't want to wrap every individual bar in it, because you would just waste all the tissue paper that costs you a lot of money. But what I actually do is just wrap it over the top, so my branding is there when they open the box and they know exactly who this has come from. And I've also ordered in some hot pink bags, and then my new satchels, because my color is pink and I just really want that brand of everyone recognizing me for the pink colors and you know, pink, white and gray. So make sure you're consistent with your colors when you're choosing them and getting everything organized. So here you go. Here is the soap, and look how gorgeous this is, and I'm really grateful to this order. So thank you for this wonderful company that obviously does super well because they've ordered a number of things from me. So obviously they are fantastic at selling. They're probably better at the selling gig than me, but obviously I'm good at the wholesale thing, so that's okay too. And like I said, we're just organising all this so that we can get this out the door and package it. So I do try really hard to get everything out the door within a couple days of somebody ordering everything.
All right, so
let's get all of this wholesale order packed into the box. I thought you guys might actually like to see me just pop it in. I know this is a little bit of me just, a bit of a blog, I guess, of me taking you along, which I don't usually do. But a few people have asked me about my week. So each week changes, of course, but I thought I would just show you as I'm going along. So in here, I do wrap all of mine in like a protective layer and, of course, the tissue layer as well. But because this is wholesale, they're not shrink wrapped or anything like that. All my soaps go out unwrapped to my wholesale clients. Bath bombs I do shrink wrap because for protection of the product, they need to be shrink wrapped. If somebody wants to take that off, they of course can, but I don't actually send the bath bombs naked. I just can't do that because I just want to make sure they get there in a really good condition, so they just need to be wrapped. But anyway, look how beautiful this is with the branded tissue, and I hope this customer is super excited to get it. All right, so it is still Thursday evening. Of course, we had to go and collect a few things, and tonight was all about organising this gorgeous soap. So this is my milk and oats soap, so I'll get this one all organised. So it's Friday, and of course I had to come outside because look what a glorious day, but I have decided I need to wash my car. It's looking really, really sad. I bought this car, or my husband actually bought it for me in December because of doing deliveries and markets. So how lucky am I to have a brand new van? I was very, very grateful, and this is what I say to everyone. It takes a long time to get to this. It's been a number of years of me taking no money to get to this stage, but anyway, that's where we're up to, isn't it? So it is now Friday afternoon, and I do of course need to cut some soaps. So these are the milk and oats that I did yesterday, so I'm just going to slice them all with the cutter, and then of course I need to do the next bit, which will be just making them gorgeous along the edges with the peeler. So let's go and finish off this bit. So we have finished cutting all the soap, and now let's get on to the next bit. And of course the next bit is beveling it. So I thought I would show you. I just use a simple potato peeler just around the outside, but don't do it when it's too soft or else it will just rip big chunks off. It needs to be a little bit harder. And then my last job for the day is making some gorgeous licorice soap. This licorice soap is definitely a part of my next range. So this is my wholesale range as well. It's a licorice all sorts, and it is so much fun. So we'll mix this up and then we'll get on to the pouring. So let's get on to the pouring of the licorice soap. It is definitely ready. So I'm going to have this as a mostly black soap. But do remember, when you're using activated charcoal, it will actually lighten up a lot. To get it dark like this, you do need to use about 3 tablespoons of activated charcoal, which is what I've actually used in this. You don't need to worry about the color. It will just go down the drain. But you do need to tell people that sometimes the black may come off a little bit on the soap, which is totally normal anyway. Don't worry about that. And then I am just going to be adding in some colors in here. So I'm just adding in a beautiful these are micas, actually a mica in a red and yellow, but I have also added in some titanium dioxide just to dull it down a tiny bit. And then I will do a little bit of piping on the top of this soap, and it is going to look absolutely beautiful. So let's get going, like I said, and finish off this soap. And this will be the last one for tonight. It will cure overnight, and then I will give it a bit of a cut tomorrow. So, and then I will see you back on here on Saturday, of course, and I'll keep going with my weekly blog. Now we're into the weekend at the moment and this is Saturday. So my job for today is definitely to be cutting this licorice all sorts soap. I do also have to do a few other things which I didn't record. I did forget, but today I also had to organize my oils. So I had to do a massive big batch. So I had to do almost 20 kilos of melted oils today because with the wholesale orders I do need to keep up, and I've run out of so many things that I even just literally put on the internet, I think this morning, but with, wholesale orders coming in, that usually takes lots and lots of the soap off the shelf. So let's get going today, and I do have to get them. But as I said, before I do that, I'm definitely going to be cutting all of my licorice soap. And my dad keeps saying, where are you? You know, you're always in your little house making something. So he sometimes ventures out and comes to visit me and sees exactly what I'm doing. But as I said, weekends, I never, ever stop. I still have to do things, and I still have to continue making soap, cutting soap, organizing the oils, and doing lots of other things, which I have definitely done this weekend. It's been a busy weekend, and on the weekend, I usually start out here from about 9 till 7. So 9 in the morning to 7 at night is my usual time. And a surprise for you all, my gorgeous dad came out to see me today. So here he is. His name is Barry, and my dad is just an absolute beauty. He's a gem. He does live with me full time now. So, and as most of you know, he does have cancer. So he has bone cancer. So he is tiny and frail now, but he still loves to come out for a little walk. And I got him to smell the licorice soap, and he said, oh, that's strong. So the minute he came in the room, he said he could smell licorice. So he said, are you cooking licorice or are you making soap? So of course, I am making soap. So like I said, a little treat, because I thought you all might like to see my dad come in here and just have a chat with me on Saturday. So it is Saturday in the afternoon, and I do need to do my next job. So for today, it is making vanilla body butters. So I've had to refine my recipe so many times, and this one I've added a lot more liquid oils to it because I decided that my body butter was a little bit hard. It will definitely soften the minute you touch it, but this is my new recipe. So from now on, I'm going to be doing this. So we'll whip up all of this body butter, and then I need to make labels and, of course, jar it and everything else. So I keep going and organizing it in the jar. Once it's whipped, here is it all in the jar. So of course I had to before doing this, had to sanitize all of the jars, whip all of the body butter, of course, and like I said, this is my vanilla. And then of course I need to, after this, get on to making all of the labels for these. And what I do is I organize them all through Canva. Then I cut them with my pre-cut machine, but a lot of times I actually just cut them by hand. So you can do it by hand if you like. And these are all done. All my labels will be done on a sticky sheet as well. And the sticky sheet that I actually use is from Stanley Packaging. And you can see here, I'm just showing you the labels that I've made. Make sure when you're making labels that they do have all the ingredients, the warnings, the directions, your batch numbers, and what the product is, and of course the weights and so on. But do check your country to see exactly what you need to do for your labels. But this was my Saturday job, of course, and it did definitely need to be done. So it has definitely been a really, really busy Saturday. So I'm signing off on Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday, everybody. So today is the end of the week, and that means that today will be the end of the video, but I'll take you along to show you what I'm doing. So, of course, today, as most of you know, I do have my live chat, but before the live chat, of course, I do need to just get some of these orders ready. So overnight, I've had another wholesale order, and also I do have 2 other retail orders that I need to organize as well that were from yesterday, and I think one was early this morning. So, like I said, we're going to get all of this one ready. Of course, wholesale takes a lot more of the bars. So, I have sold out of all my patchouli and lemongrass, but of course, we are making some more. So, today I will be making about 5 kilos of that to make sure it starts to cure again and goes on the rack. And of course, I do have my rose as well. The rose has been sold in this. So all of the rose will be gone, I think, once I've done this one as well, although that does need to cure 1 more week. So yeah, so it's been really, really busy, but worth it. So if you want to do wholesale, definitely make sure you do that. And I will come back in a moment and show you what I'm up to next today. So after organising this, of course, I'm on to the next step, which is talking to all you gorgeous people. So here I am. This is my image for going onto YouTube, of course, for my Sunday chat. Then I needed to heat up all the oils in my containers because I do need to get ready with more soap, especially this gorgeous one because I had sold out. So I definitely need to be doing more of this. So this one was about 6,500 grams of soap. So this is my Blooming Rose. It is the most popular soap that I sell by far and the most popular scent. And it's my own scent of a mixed scent of several scents. Then also organising and trimming up some embeds because this will be one of my unicorn soaps and this will be a part of my wholesale range as well. Then of course packaging some more orders that have come in. I needed to do all of that as well and just organise all these. And just after the chat I did have some more orders coming again, so I will be wrapping those up and hopefully I'll finish at about 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going in now to cook my dad and my husband and kids some dinner. And then I will come back out here, finish up another soap because I also do need to keep going with Lily Moss. And after I finish Lily Moss, then I will be organising all of that and then shut shop for the night and come back in the morning. A last little shot for everybody on late Sunday night. It is late in the evening. And here is the gorgeous soaps that I have finished off making. I think there's about 15 kilos of soap here. So hopefully these ones will go on the rack, start curing so everybody can see how gorgeous they look. And of course, be able to order them and them to go into their shop. So I'm always working on completing it. If you love my video, make sure you give me a massive thumbs up and I will see you next time. Bye for now.